The gaming industry is full of shit. And a move that shocked absolutely no one, EA laid off employees. It's kind of par for the course when it comes to gaming these days. The companies, they all do this actually. They sit there and they tell you like this amazing news. Last time it was Activision. We have record profits. The next day, we had to lay off 800 employees. Because essentially, they didn't make enough money. I mean, they didn't go broke. They didn't go into the red. They just didn't make enough. The gaming industry is pretty much running on the unsustainable income game plan. For some reason, they think everything has to make more and more money, but they give you less and less every time. It's like shit that was in the game before, they then paywall it in the next game. And the focus on microtransactions is not going anywhere anytime soon. I don't give a shit what extra credit says. The gaming industry is making more than enough money, and they don't need microtransactions, they just want them. I mean, frankly, when you look at it realistically, wouldn't you like the microtransaction your job? I know I would. Just the fuckers would have to pay me for everything I ever did. Oh, I took a sip of this water. That's going to cost you $5. That's a mini DLC right here. Oh, the water wasn't satisfactory. That's going to cost an extra $5. So EA lays off 350 employees. Ziltech sent this to me like a day ago. And the only thing I said back to him was, it's not surprising, it's gaming. But it's weird. It really is. Because I thought EA was doing all right. I mean, granted, we all think EA sucks, and many people think EA is going to end sometime soon, but they're not, and they never will. Considering on the 19th of this month, Anthem was the top-selling game in the US this February.
What?
Hell, even Inside Gaming did a video called Anthem Selling Pretty Well, and they had me assuming that Anthem was doing well.
Sales.
Lawrence, tell them about it.
Yeah, here we go. NPD, they're back. They reports that Anthem was the best-selling game in February, and that it's only behind Kingdom Hearts 3 for the title of best-selling game of 2019 so far.
Wow.
Yay! It's pretty cool.
Really
No.
But frankly, apparently, not well enough. It may have fared well despite its rough launch. Rough is an understatement. I mean, the game launched, and the beginner's rifle was the best gun in the game. Apparently, one day, not too long ago, there was a bug in the loot system where the players who were playing Anthem found that they actually could get gear they wanted, and everyone rejoiced. Yes, they're listening. Our prayers are answered. And then BioWare's like, whoa, guys. You're not supposed to be getting all this good loot so easily. You have to grind, you little shit turd. And then they patched it out. Everybody's pissed. Anthem players are boycotting the game to bring back the bug that made it better. Oh boy. So this was the second boycott. Mother of God. A bug brought a loot shooter to Anthem, and now players plan to boycott the game they already brought to bring it back. Isn't that some shit? A bug was introduced in the game. It's like the reverse Bethesda. A bug came in the game and made it better. And then they just got rid of it.
You stupid dick.
And I quote, bring back the bug and let us taste the loot shower. The loot shower. It almost sounds erotic, doesn't it? It's like bring back the loot shower. Make Anthem great again. Stop playing the game for a whole week to show BioWare that all it'd take for us to really enjoy the game is to receive loot. My God. I didn't even know it was that bad. Anthem lays out 350 people in marketing and publishing and more. Marketing. Well, you know what's sad? EA laid off all these people. Maybe you wouldn't have to lay them all off if you didn't pay like Ninja $1 million to play Apex for a fucking day. I don't know. I'm not exactly a money man. But that seemed like a bit too much cash to drop on a dude who's not that influential with anyone over the age of 10. Like, for real? Did you not see his New Year's Eve special? Motherfuckers twisting in the wind. You know those little balloon people that sway around at car dealerships just wiggling? That's what Ninja looked like trying to floss. Never have I seen more pissed off people in New York since my last show. In an email obtained by Kotaku, EA boss Andrew Wilson, a.k.a. Satan. I mean, that guy just looks evil. Andrew Wilson looks like a fucking... He looks like Mr. Sinister from the X-Men. Am I the only person who sees this? Whenever I look at him, I just think, oh God, it's Mr. Sinister. Where's Wolverine when you need him? No, wait, it's Cyclops that could actually hurt Mr. Sinister. whatever. In an email to employees obtained by Kotaku, so they sent this to employees, EA boss Andrew Wilson said the goal would be to streamline decision-making in the marketing and publishing department following a consolidation that began last year, improve customer support, and change some of its international strategies. A move that includes closing offices in Russia and Japan. I don't know what this is going to do to make anything better. I mean, I got a wild idea. Why not make better games? How hard is it for some of these assholes in gaming? Like some of these big wigs, the guys who make decisions. How hard is it? You've got the Star Wars IP. For the love of Jesus, just make Star Wars and the Knights of the Old Republic 3 in the Frostbite engine. I want lightsaber duels where, like, if I miss an asshole, I'll cut open a vase. Like it'll sizzle too, and oh shit. People would be floored. Decisions that matter. No. Shut up, Gundam. You know what we need? We need to remove the loot from Anthem. Keep the players engaged. We have a vision to be the world's greatest company. All right. I also had a vision of dying in a bed full of hookers overdosed on cocaine and Viagra, but that dream didn't come true, and I can't say that I'm pursuing it in the right way, but that has nothing to do with what just was said here. That was just me being existential. Forgive me. Let's try this again without me thinking about myself. We have a vision to be the world's greatest games company. I can't even get past that fucking line, dude.
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
How can you... if you want to be the best game company, just do something that wasn't garbage. It wasn't driven to just soak money out of everybody's asshole without at least jerking them off first. If we're honest with ourselves, we're not there right now. And EA probably never will be because they're so focused on live services. On one hand, Apex has helped EA. On the other hand, it's fucked us all because they finally got a game with live services that's successful. And this is only going to further solidify their idea that, well, if we focus on games with service, it's the future where the revenue streams will never stop. We'll milk them. Less content, more money. EA's like a hot chick that keeps fucking up, but then some dude bails her out and gives her money. Kind of like how Twitch Thoughts can dance around and get $300,000 for a house. It's like there's no point where the bottom drops and to stop and think, maybe I need to do something more or be better. What? Let's move on, man. I could stay forever on this shit. I couldn't imagine working for EA. Because if I got this email and then got fired, dude, I'd lose my shit. I'd throw a goddamn chair out of a 50-story floor window or something. I'd piss in Andrew Wilson's gas tank if it was me. Probably has armed security guarding his car. Who am I kidding? We have work to do with our games, our player relationship, and our business. That is an understatement if I ever fucking saw one. It's kind of like a heroin addict telling you he needs to stop doing heroin, but while he's telling you he needs to stop doing heroin, we just brought him back from an OD where he almost died. You're inside of the ambulance with him. The dude's chewing the restraints off himself, trying to get another hit. And he's like, I need to stop doing this, but right after this hit, I gotta chase the dragon, brother. Across the company, teams are already taking action to ensure we are creating higher quality games and live services. Here we go again with the live services. Mother of God. Focus on this, dude. I'll never get through this email if I keep up like this. Reaching more platforms with our content and subscriptions, improving our Frostbite tools. Why not come up with something else besides Frostbite? It's like all of EA circles on Frostbite. It's good for Battlefield, but it's not good for world building, to be honest. Even though I just said why not have the Frostbite engine for a nicer Republic game, I just realized my tomfoolery, but it's just like the physics of destroying shit. Forget it, let's move on. People have lives. Focusing on our network and cloud gaming priorities. Here we go again with the live service bullshit. You fucking schnurrs. You know what this reads as? We need to focus more on Subscription-based bullshit, live services in the cloud. Every gaming company wants a cloud-based game. Even Walmart wants to have a streaming game service. Walmart, the dudes who created Angry Birds are in the mix with their own streaming service. They're trying to get a Kickstarter for that. You want me to give you money to start a streaming service for phones after you made Angry Birds? Fuck you, use your own money. I'm losing it. I'm so sorry. I told myself I wasn't going to do this. Networking, cloud gaming, cloud my cock. Cloud has been a thorn in my side since the Xbox One, when all the console gamer fanboys, oh, the cloud's going to come and it's going to make Xbox games run at 1080p 60. We'll even get 4K fluidity and to maximum graphics. This ridiculous shit they were saying, like the cloud literally had Jesus sitting on it, and he was like just throwing down bandwidth and higher pixel counts. You know, oh, Jesus, there are children starving. Not now, I must focus on cloud gaming for the Xbox. And closing the gap between us and our player communities, he added. I think my rage sums up most of the player community. The ones that give a shit. I'm like reacting to this like EA fired me. This is Jason Schreier's article. By the way, if you follow Jason Schreier on Twitter, do not say anything that upsets this man. He will block you. He said Assassin's Creed Odyssey was a better story than The Witcher. Someone following him said, I don't believe that's true. He blocked them. How dare you, you little troll. EA had this to say. Today we took important steps as a company to address our challenges and prepare for the opportunities ahead. That doesn't even make any sense. You know, it's like I know that there's a challenge here. It's a challenge of actually making games people want to play. You know? I mean, Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. How the fuck do you drop the ball on those? Literally take Battlefield 3 and 4, throw a Star Wars skin, you guys would have been gods. You'd have been heroes. No. Let it go, man. Let it go. Take your Ritalin, bro. Take your Ritalin, bro.
Connecting you to all elements of our rather bad society.
What opportunities are they preparing for? The opportunity to take more money? You know, we've got an opportunity for more live services. I hope you guys are ready. We got our own cloud. No wonder they're skipping E3. They got fuck all the show for it. The only thing EA has that's coming out soon is a Star Wars game from Respawn that they're actually interested in. We're making deliberate moves to better deliver on our commitments, refine our organization, and meet the needs of our players. I already know this is all bullshit. It's all corporate crap. You know, it's a blanket statement, which is just some sort of contrived shit. Well, not really contrived, but you know, it's like a message that means nothing. It's like the equivalent of getting a letter from your girlfriend or wife, and you're a soldier, and it's a Dear John letter. I'm sorry that all these things are going on, and I know you're going through a lot over there in Iraq, and people are blowing shit up next to you, but what about my needs? You know, making deliberate moves to do. How is firing 350 people making anything better? Is this like freeing up money to make something better in gaming? I highly doubt it. And it's just some empty message where it's like, we're doing this because we need to better our product and have more communication with our fan base and players. Really? Why are you bullshitting? Just looking at what's going on in Anthem alone, it sounds like they're not paying any attention. They're not paying any attention. People are boycotting the game because a bug made it better and you fuckers took it out. Like, that was a freebie. Imagine fucking up and it going well. I can't even think of it. I can't even imagine doing something fucked up and it just turns into this amazing thing for me. Like somehow I upload a video I didn't mean to upload and then it gets like 10 million views and they hail me the new Total Biscuit or something. Yeah, that is a freebie. This is a difficult day. I can't even read this, dude. I really can't because I just like keep going off on tangents. And we are ramping down our current presence in Japan and Russia as we focus on different ways to serve our players in those markets. Leaving the market usually helps, you know. You know, Burger King is focusing on making me better sandwiches by leaving my area. In addition to organizational changes, we are deeply focused on increasing quality of our games and services. Great games will continue to be at the core of everything we do, and we are thinking differently about how to amaze and inspire players. Oh, cut this shit. Because nothing EA does seems to say to me that they give a shit. You know? It doesn't. Every game they put out so far has been uninspired, has been empty. There's always this focus on live services and making money. For God's sakes, what they did with Battlefront 2 literally turned the industry on its ears with microtransactions and got governments involved. These aren't the actions of someone that genuinely cares. All right? EA is like a big YouTuber, because I've come across a couple. I have a lot of companies hit me up all the time, and it's always they're trying to get me to shill some shit. Something I don't give a rat's ass about, but they always offer me wads of cash. Like, oh, if you do this, we can promise you this much money. Just do a little video saying that you enjoyed using this app and it gave you some, coins to use in Apex or some shit. I look at these emails and I don't even reply to them. That's how I'm so disgusted with them. But then I see YouTubers that have like 1 million plus subscribers. I'm not going to drop any names, though I'd love to, that take these offers and shamelessly make videos. Then they have a couple ads in the videos. They're getting paid to make the video. And it's just like, talk about double, triple dipping the fucking chip. They're not doing this because they love their audience. They're doing it because they know their audience will support them and they'll make shit tons of money in the process. Meanwhile, on my side of the spectrum, I have this integrity. And I still have motherfuckers coming at me like, you can improve this and this with your channel. You need to put out more videos. You're not working fast enough. You're late to the party. You're not doing this right. I'm unsubscribing to you because you said something wrong about a Fallout story. You're dishonest. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm an idiot. Good gaming companies die. It is a difficult day. The changes we're making today will impact 350 roles in our 9,000 person company. These are important but very hard decisions. We do not take them lightly. Sure. From what I'm understanding, there was also, people knew in the marketing department that there was a layoff coming. They knew it. I think most of these game company people that work in gaming know when layoffs are coming, and they can't say anything or leak anything because they probably get in trouble. And sadly, it's the belly of the beast, the gaming industry. This is what happens when things get too popular. The corporate machine gets involved, and the only thing they care about is profits. And horrible decisions are made, usually by people at the top, and the only ones who suffer are the people at the bottom, much like our government. It's not the politicians' kids who get blown to bits in a fucking war. It's like the guy who is a fucking 18-wheeler driver and his son just enlisted, and boom, it's his son losing his fucking legs. That's how it is. It's all the same. God, that was dark. I'm sorry. Wait, if these layoffs are in Russia and Japan, then it probably was the people who were laid off had nothing to do with the marketing for these shitty decisions in fucking America. And that's for sure. The marketing department in America is garbage. Yeah, let me see some Vine star. She's going to inspire me to buy Battlefield 5. After I saw that video, I wouldn't have wiped my ass with Battlefield 5. And the EA Game Changers, there's already rumors going around that one of the Game Changers that's involved with fucking, what is this stupid crap that I can't stand? It's The Sims is supposedly been hitting on teenage boys for years, and it's just now coming to light. And the dude just took a hiatus and a break from the Game Changers. Nobody gives a fuck about anything. It's all about money. I'm sorry. This video's fucked. I'm beginning to feel the rage. I've got to get off now. No, 20 minutes. Oh, what a fuck up.